All right, all right, all right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig. All right, y'all. Hope everybody slept well, woke up energized and rejuvenated. Let me see what we got in the building thus far in the AM. Flat Out TV. Let me see here. Del Reeve, Gabe Moore, the Dirt Gang boss. Darth in the building. Interesting. Wait a minute now. Let me go over here to YouTube. 1 second. One second here, y'all. Let me go to my YouTube. Pull up my chat. I thought, oh, that's the wrong video. That's why. Tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping today. Okay, let's see here. All right. Y'all get the likes all the way up, ladies and gentlemen. Share the video, all that good stuff. Let me see something. Something just ain't right. Okay, I'm gonna have to go check after the show. I ain't gonna say nothing now. Check something after the show. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got I said the homie Darth. We got Jalen Hudson, Kane. We got Anwar Willis, Miami Snoopy 305, Black Superman, Anthony Jones. We got King W Boxing. We got my brother Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, Cadillac Red. King Strict in the building. Lacey the Great. Jalen Hudson. Will Sinclair. Shout out to the homie. JL Boxing and E Sports. Brother Sheldon in the building. CJ Robinson up in here. AB. Dane Watson. Pablo Escobar. Kevin Hill. Mook Styles P. Buddy Hall. Terrell Colwell. Forrest in the building. AB. Shout out to my brother. The Brothers UK is in the building, coming through early with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Say peace, brother 78. Peace to you, bro. All right, shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Can't read all y'all, but shout out to everybody that's in the building. Appreciate y'all, man. What's up, Lauren Bevel? Is that you? Shout out to Lauren Bevel in the building. All right. Let's go and get down to the smoke, y'all. So these folks done lost their mind, man. These folks is out here tripping to get, man. This is a never-ending cycle in the sport of boxing, man. The racism is heavy, man. And that's what it is racism. I don't want to hear no other excuses. And, oh, no, people have a right to their opinion. And this, bro, shut up. It's racism. That's all it is to it. And I'm going to call it out every time I see it. And I don't care if the racism is coming from black folks, because there's a whole lot of jigs out here. Whole lot of people out here that got smoke for people that look like them and zero smoke for the other man. And that's just what it is. That's in their DNA. It's in their bloodline. What's up, Stormy B-Man in the building? What's up, brother DJ? Shout out to everybody in here. Nugazito says, salute OG General 78. He says, these the same fans that was saying crazy-ish to us when we seen the actual proof that Wilder got cheated. they had no proof, but we supposed to believe the BS. Well, this is what we're gonna talk about, man. This type of stuff right here. So now, for those who don't know, all right, it was brought to my attention yesterday. I was watching the brother Blue Blood video, his live stream yesterday, and Blue Blood was going off about people accusing Terence Crawford of cheating Canelo Alvarez. They talking about Canelo's gloves. I mean, excuse me, that something was wrong with Terence Crawford's gloves and all kind of craziness and stuff like this, right? And unbelievable, man. So yeah, something I guess was wrong with Terence Crawford's gloves, and according to them, so he did some shenanigans, and they also was out here talking about how Devin Haney and Terence Crawford are both with Snack. And Snack is run by Victor Conte. Victor Conte is the dope man, and Victor Conte also runs VADA, which is a lie. Victor Conte does not run VADA. He has no connection with VADA. He was an advisor. You understand? I'm going to say this for anybody who might not have heard me say it before. Victor Conte used to be the dope man back in the day with Balco. He got caught. The feds caught him. He turns into a snitch. In order to help get out of trouble, he started snitching. Okay? He's legit now, and he has his own company called Snack. Now, other drug testing companies were coming to Victor Conte asking for his help so that they can better their tests, okay? Because back in those days, those tests were easily to beat, right? So Victor Conte said, well, look, let's improve it. This is what you got to do. You got to test for this. You got to test for that. You got to do this and this and that. So USADA used Victor Conte. WADA itself used Victor Conte, and so did VADA. But for some reason, the boxing world has stuck Victor Conte's name with VADA. Okay, as if he works with VADA, and it's a myth that's been going on in boxing for far too long. And anybody that's telling you that Victor Conte is working with VADA, you can't really take their boxing IQ very serious, because they purposely misleading you because they think you're stupid. I'm just telling you what it is. They know you're not going to do no research, so they just telling you what you want to hear. You a casual, all right? Now, also, they're accusing Devin and Terence of messing with some illegal substances, right? They're trying to say that Snack is dirty and it's shady and all kind of nonsense, right? So they put that cloud over them. Now, mind you, Devin Haney's supposed to be pillow-fisted, right? He's supposed to be pillow-fisted. Ain't nobody scared of Devin. Why would anybody be scared of him? He got no power. Yeah. Yet, they're also at the same time, at the other side of their mouth, accusing him of being on PEDs, right? And they're accusing Terence Crawford of being on PEDs with Snack, and that's how he was able to gain his weight for Canelo, is what these people are saying. Shout out to Nada86 in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. Says salute, General, and salute to the mighty LDBC. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro. So now, with all this being said, ladies and gentlemen, explain to me, if race got nothing to do with this, explain to me how Terence Crawford nor Devin Haney have ever tested positive for a banned substance, right? None of them have had any issues with banned substances. However, Canelo Alvarez, who's tested positive for clenbuterol, a banned substance, I don't want to hear nothing about what it does, and it really don't do too much if you think about it. I'm so sick of you fake wannabe steroid experts. Just cut it out, bro. People a lot smarter than us have banned it on a world level. But here comes the smart ass on YouTube. No, but if you think about it, it really doesn't do too much, man. It really doesn't do a lot, because if you really think about it, because my cousin, she was dating this guy. He's a football player. He played for Nebraska. And this guy was taking that stuff, and it didn't do anything to help him. I'm just telling you, shut up, bro. Nobody wants to hear what you got to say. But anyway, Canelo tested positive for clenbuterol, a banned substance, right? Not only that, but Canelo's whole gym, about 7 or 8 people connected with Eddie Reynoso have popped dirty for banned substances. It is a cheating gym, okay? This should be breaking news all over the place. This should be talked about by Dan Raphael constantly. All these YouTubers, all Stephen A. Smith on ESPN, everybody who's talking boxing should be talking about why Eddie Reynoso, this man who's connected to Canelo Alvarez, his trainer, keeps having fighters pop dirty. Why? If this was anybody, if this was Bomac, there would be hell to pay. If this was Derrick James, it would be hell to pay. If this was any black coach, there would be hell to pay, and y'all know I'm not lying. Black folks, black YouTubers would be the first ones out here. Ooh, it's over. It's over for them. It's over for them now. But when it comes to the other man, this is what y'all do. Y'all cower. You understand? Y'all afraid to cook. Now, Ryan Garcia, another guy. Ryan Garcia, another guy. Shout out to Darth in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Family says, happy Friday, direct deposit day. Hey, I heard that. Yes, indeed. Well, good Friday. I remember them Fridays, boy. And when that direct deposit hit, boy, man, them was the good old days, boy. Them was the good old days. But so Ryan Garcia, another one who's connected to Eddie Reynoso and Canelo, who popped dirty, we know, for Osterine against Devin Haney. And I had to listen to these primates. I had to listen to these primates into these races. Come around here telling me that Osterine don't do nothing, or it was trace amounts. It was 1/1000th of a nanogram and this and that, and it, I don't care what it was, how many grams or nanograms, none of that matters. If it was illegal and banned, he shouldn't have had it in his system. And they say it was 60 times the amount, the allowable amount. Ryan Garcia goes into court, cops a plea. You understand? Ryan Garcia cops a plea deal, and admits to juicing, and gets suspended for a year and pays a fine. Right? But yet Ryan Garcia is uplifted as a hero. He got support from everybody online. Oh no, man, we're not gonna take that win from you, Ryan. You the man, Ryan. No, man, great win, Ryan. They trying to ruin you, man. So everybody is cool with Ryan Garcia juicing, cool with him cheating, cool with the conspiracy theory. It's just a small trace amounts, just like Canelo. Canelo only had trace amounts of clenbuterol in his system from eating tainted meat in Mexico, which is cap, right? Right. But yet and still, y'all want to tell me with no evidence that Devin and Terence Crawford is juicing, never tested positive, no evidence, nothing freaky or crazy happening with them, but you just want to smear them because they're connected to Victor Conte. And what really irritated me is when dudes try to act like they being genuine and sincere. Yeah, see, like Taco had. See, my concern is that Terence Crawford, him being linked to Victor Conte is not a good look. No, what's not a good look is a black man with big old eyes wearing taco hats who always pick against his own people and then come back after his people win and trying to clean it up. That's what the good look is not. You understand? That's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, Stormy, I can't unsee what I saw. That's what they were saying about Devin. I can't unsee it. You know what I mean? For a whole year, y'all tortured that kid. Try to break him spiritually and mentally. Y'all try to break this young man for what? For what? Because he challenged himself and he got cheated. Then y'all make fun of him because he sued a dude who cheated him. and they didn't pay him. Now y'all trying to make fun of the dude now because he's suing his baby mama. Something ain't got nothing to do with y'all. But y'all be the same ones coming on here crying all in everybody comment sections about relationships, about how these chicks will do you dirty. And these chicks, the chicks won't let me see my kid. Man, come on, brothers. Y'all know how it be. When a woman won't let you see your kids, she lying on me. She doing this and that. Okay, well, Devin Haney going through what y'all go through. And now he doing something about it in the court system. And y'all making fun of that. Oh, this dude soft, man. This dude fighting for custody of his kids. Man, check it out, man. This soft, man. This dude the police, man. This dude going to court trying to get custody of his kids, dog. This is what we dealing with, monkeyism. They trying to take what's good and make it bad. What's bad and make it good. The boy is getting made fun of for fighting for custody of his baby. If that don't show you what kind of world we living in and what kind of dusty haters is out here, I don't know what to say. Sniper in the super chat with the 2-piece. Thank you, good brother. Appreciate the love. Exactly, Stephen X, making evil fair seeming. The devil's work. So now, but this is the funny part, and let's just go take it back to even more racism. So I don't want to hear nothing about Terence Crawford gloves. I wouldn't care if Terence Crawford had bricks in his gloves. I wouldn't care if his gloves were actually made of cast iron. I wouldn't care. After what you primates did, after what y'all did in the Wilder Fury situation, when you're watching the slow-mo, you seeing the pictures, Tyson Fury hitting a Wilder with the palm, where there's no padding, hitting him with his palm, opening up cuts and stuff like that, right? The glove flopping all around, no tape on it. And y'all telling me, oh, man, come on, y'all just crying, man. Y'all dudes just crying about everything, man. That's all y'all do is cry. Man, they ain't going to do nothing, man. That's so what if you hit them with the palm? That's not going to do nothing. That ain't going to do nothing, man. Tyson Fury running around with Daniel Canahan. Everybody told me that didn't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. Daniel Canahan's a businessman, and who cares, and this and that. Terence Crawford try to do some business with Canahan. Now y'all talking about that. Now y'all talking about that like Terence Crawford, the one who invented Daniel Canahan or something. Daniel Canahan is an Irish mobster. Tyson Fury from up over there. Tyson Fury, the one who got banned from traveling to America and stuff like that. Him and the boy, what's the dude name? What's the trainer name? All them dudes got banned from their dealings with Canahan. They got banned from traveling. The United States government investigated it, found out who was doing what, and banned them. The media, why the boxing media ain't talking about that? That's a huge story. It should be a whole documentary about that. Terence Crawford ain't got banned for nothing. So what are y'all getting this mess from? Rob Bass says, why is Bud faster, stronger, and more ripped the bigger and older he gets? Why does your mom suck pickles better now at 47 than she did when she was 17, when she was 27? Why? Because she got more mileage on her mouth now. Because she's her jaw muscles are stronger, her technique has gotten better. You understand? I do the best I can in teaching her. I do the best I can, you know what I'm saying, in teaching her, Rob Bass. Yeah, practice make perfect, Rob Bass. You should know that. Ask Mom Dukes about it. She'll tell you. Yeah, practice make perfect. And Terence Crawford is not faster now than he was when he was younger. That's cap. He's bigger. and stronger as he should be as a grown man. Thomas said his mom said something like sometimes the cucumber tastes better than the pickle. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Hold on 1 second, yeah. All right, here we go. Let me see here. Yeah, dudes just be making up stuff. You know what I'm saying? People just be saying anything about Crawford and them. You know what I mean? But when you got Canelo, see how he asking these questions. But you got Canelo, right? He still got a huge fan base, still the biggest star in boxing. Where's the criticism of Canelo? He got caught cheating. Ryan Garcia still a huge star. Where's the criticism of Ryan? Right. Not only that, Ryan went on a full-fledged racist rant. Only for what? Only for people to forgive him and act like nothing ever happened and still bash Devin Haney. Straight up. Hold on 1 second. All right, let's see here. He said, wow, they can't get over he lost badly. I might add the whooping to his TC in a way. Hey, man, look, I'm going to tell you something. What's up, Stephen L? Terence Crawford whooped on Canelo so bad. See, people had it in their mind that Canelo was just going to dog him, right? They in their mind, man, Canelo, a good big man, is going to beat a good small man. That's how they figure in their mind. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? My goodness gracious, man. They had it in their mind that Canelo was just going to dog him. And when Terence Crawford came out there and established that jab and got off first in the first round and just kept beating Canelo to the punch, their mind, I know, was like, what in the world is going on? What is this? What is this? Man, I don't know why this brother keep texting me, bro. Like, bro, I hate when people just send me a paragraph. I hate the broken down text, man. I put my phone on silent or something, man. But anyway, y'all get the lights all the way up. Regardless of the fact, Terence Crawford dog walked Canelo Alvarez, and I mean dog walked him. He took the lead, and he made Canelo do what he wanted Canelo to do. And then they started to say, "Oh, Crawford ran." Listen, bro, calling what Terence Crawford did to Canelo running is some embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for y'all, Canelo fans. To say that was running when somebody going upside your head is ridiculous. Oh man, yeah, he was moving too much, man. He was moving. He was moving all around. Why wouldn't he? Okay, he would throw like 4 or 5 punches, and then he would get out of the way, and then he'd just skip around the ring for like 10 seconds. So what? That's boxing. What you do? What is? Oh, okay. Let me say this the right way. You just said the man would throw 4 or 5 punches in a row, and then use lateral movement to circle his opponent for about 10 seconds and then repeat the process. And you say that that's running? Bro, it's something wrong with you. It's something absolutely wrong with y'all. It's something absolutely wrong with y'all, man. You said hypocrites of the highest order. Yeah, it is. It's ridiculous. Del Reeves said you could tell they never been in a fight. They sick. They sick, fam. Uh, 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 Black Martial Arts Society said, but General Crawford did run. He ran his fist into Canelo's mouth. So did. He absolutely did. And now I want to be clear. This is not even about bashing Canelo. For because Canelo, I thought he fought a good fight against Bud. Bud just a better fighter. Canelo fought a good fight, and Canelo was gracious in defeat. He said what it was. He said, "Look, man, I worked hard. I trained hard. I tried every round." He said, "I just couldn't figure him out." That's what he said. I could not figure him out. He didn't say I couldn't catch him. He was running and running. He said I couldn't figure him out. That was boxing. That was a chess match. That was a thinking man's game up in there. And Terence Crawford came out on top. You understand? He came out on top. Now Crawford might fight Canelo again because Canelo got a deal with Turkey. Crawford got a deal with Turkey. They might run it back, a rematch. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a little something, something. I don't know how y'all gonna feel about this, but this is just a little something, something, man. But little birdie told me. You might see a Canelo Alvarez Terence Crawford rematch. You might see it. And you might see on the undercard Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. You might. I'm just letting you know. You might see it. That's what little birdie told me. That's a long ways away. If something like that happen, Lord of mercy. There's gonna be so much money floating around in the sky. That's crazy. That's crazy. But once again, Devin Haney will have to get past Brian Norman. That's a tall task. That's not no easy walk in the park. So you gotta get past Brian Norman. And to be honest with you, Ryan Garcia need to come back and get him a win. I don't like Devin just giving Ryan no opportunity for nothing. Like, I know he wants his get back, and I understand that completely. And but just giving Ryan an opportunity. He just lost. Dude just lost. He got caught cheating. Like, bro, go do something with yourself. Get this. Can Ryan beat somebody? Somebody good? Joe Townsend in the super chat with that 10 piece. Much love, Joe. Says, since all these YouTube mofos know so much, how come they haven't made seven figures yet? How come they can't tell their son don't look like them? If Clint don't do anything, why is it on the NFL ban list? Hey man, hey, hey man, that's what it is, man. Clenbuterol is on the water ban list. It's on everything. So I don't know why these experts is out here trying to talk like as if they know what it is. Come on, fam. Y'all don't know nothing, man. Shout out to 888 job in the super chapter 2 piece. Said, you think they will add Wilder versus Ruiz too? Man, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Hold on a second, y'all. All right, we go. Wilder versus Ruiz on the same card with Haney and and uh, Garcia and Canelo and Crawford would be insane. That'd be one of the greatest cards I ever seen. Clutch City 71 in the super chat, that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, I don't trust them judges. If Bud and Canelo rematch, they almost got him last time. Well, look, I don't think they're gonna cheat him. It could be a tougher fight. You know what I'm saying? It could definitely be a tougher fight because it could be easier or tougher. We don't know. If Canelo sees some stuff and makes some adjustments, like that one combination that worked very well for Bud was when Bud would catch and shoot, and Canelo would throw that right hook to the body, the left hook to the body, and then Bud would catch and shoot and throw his combinations and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. If Canelo make adjustments on that can play big dividends in the fight. So Bud got to be careful. We got to come up with some more tricks if he does fight Canelo again. You know what I'm saying? The one says, go look at the stats. Let me see what he say. Go look at the stats. He didn't do that much more than Canelo. Y'all wilding. No, you're wilding because you're looking at numbers instead of the fight. See what I'm saying? You're looking at the numbers instead of what we've seen the fight. And watching the fight, Bud whooped Canelo. So you can look at the punch stats and be like, that's an old trick. I used to use that trick too when my favorite guy was losing or something. I'd be like, man, look at the numbers though. Such and such only landed 10 more punches. I mean, that's not. Yeah, that's when you're in denial, bro. I understand. I've been there. Yeah, when I was a casual and stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's when you're in denial. What's up with the underrated darkness? Yeah, Will. You ain't got the numbers. I know the numbers. Hold on a second, y'all. Seven Mile Rook, what it do? Kevin Hill is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, General, what's your thoughts on the rematch in Nebraska? Bud earned that right. It is not going to make as much money in Nebraska. Yeah, it'd be dope to have it there for Bud's hometown, but it's not going to make the same amount of money in Nebraska. You know what I'm saying? That's why they do it in Vegas. Plus, Bud, yeah, he earned the right to go. He can go home whenever he wants to, but Bud is a star. You know what I'm saying? At this point, so and he just whooped on Canelo in front of 70,000 people. You know what I mean? And Kondo say now these sore losers popping up now. Yeah, this is some sorry sore losers, bro. It's pathetic, fam. Just hold the L, bro. It's not that deep. It's not that deep, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that deep, bro. Because, let me see. Yeah, I want to see it. I mean, whatever Bud want to do. If he fight Canelo again, it's good money. For him, the most money even Canelo gonna bring him more money, even in the rematch. Canelo's gonna bring him more money than even Benavidez. But they would have to do it next May. Next May, the rematch in next May, and put and Dev and Ryan be on the undercard. Oh, it's going crazy. It's gonna go crazy. Shout out to Vernon in the Cash App. Appreciate the love. He says appreciate the hard work. Appreciate you, good brother. Felix Nunez in that super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the support, bro. He says, how did it he says, how big is Bud star power today? Superstar global. I think Terence Crawford is a star. He's a star. A superstar, I'm not sure just yet. I think Canelo's a superstar. And you know what I'm saying? I think the only superstar you got in boxing, superstar meaning they can walk, like they can't just like go to the mall. Like he can't just go to the mall with your girl without being swarmed by a mob of fans and stuff like that. And people just, you know what I'm saying? Canelo's a superstar. Bud beat his behind, but Bud is not a superstar yet, but he is a star. Like, we'll know who Bud is. And it's a lot of people, it's millions of people going to know who Bud is, but can Bud go to the store with his girl? For the most part, yeah, for the most part. You know what I'm saying? But, he can't just, just pop out anywhere. But if Bud was to go down in Beverly Hills somewhere and just be walking down Rodeo Drive or whatever, he can get that off. He can get that off. But a couple more wins, he whooped Canelo again. And yeah. He whooped Canelo again, and it's definitely gonna be superstar status. Philip Quinn in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. He says Bud should whoop on Triple G and call it quits. Man, that'd be dope to pull Triple G out of his out of that basement where that furnace be burning. Pull Fred Krueger out of that basement and beat on him. I would love to see Bud beat up on Triple G. Boy, would I love it. The most overrated fighter of our era. Passive student in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. It says when Bud cut Nelo's corner with a hook jab. Listen, when Bud cut Nelo's counter. I say corner. That's what it is. When Bud cut Nelo's counter with the hook jab, yeah, for sure. I Am Waffles is back in the super chat. Appreciate the love with the 2-piece. So Canelo got stopped in a rematch. He getting stopped. Yeah, he could. He definitely could. He definitely can get stopped. Seven Miles say Triple G the greatest bum of all time. Yeah, man, Triple G. I was a huge Triple G fan, bro. In the beginning of his career, I was like, man, this dude a beast, man. He gonna be the truth, man. But nobody on YouTube talking about Triple G. It was me and this one sister with glasses. I don't know what happened to her. Talking about Triple G. Didn't nobody care about this dude? Wasn't nobody checking for this dude? Videos didn't get no views, maybe a couple hundred views on about him. Then all of a sudden, he beat somebody, and then more people started knowing about him. And then out of nowhere, here come all the racists. The racists come out of nowhere, and they just claimed him for themselves. He's ours. Get out of here, black boy. You're not white. I'm like, Triple G ain't white either. Yes, he is. He's white enough for me. He represents me. Yeah, but then Triple G just went down the path of what's manufactured duck sauce. Thomas say Canelo might juice up for the rematch. He might try and get caught, get busted. Seven My Rook said HBO lost it all betting on Triple G. Facts. Yep. Yeah, I would love to see Terence Crawford go to 160 and clean up down there, or just win a title. Even if he don't become undisputed, just win another title at 160, and that would make it, I think, 6 different weight classes. The champion in 6 different weight. Let me see, 135, 140, 147, 154, 168. Yeah, so it would be 6 different weight classes. A champion in 6 different weight classes if he picks up a title at 160. And if he becomes undisputed at 160, then that would make it 4-time undisputed, which is unheard of. And this is another thing too, man. You see everybody hating on Bud now. All of a sudden now that the Ring and them have officially made Bud pound for pound. Let me see. Let me take this off screen real quick. Let me go to the Ring. Let's see. I'm about to share this. Here we go. All right, let's share. Okay, we got Bible of Boxing, baby. Shout out to Big Turk, man. I like what they did with the Ring, though. Let me see here. All right, let's look at their rankings. Pound for pound rankings. Pound for pound rankings according to Ring Magazine. Terence Crawford is numero uno on the pound for pound list. Now, Terence Crawford has been my number 1 pound for pound fighter since, I don't know. It's been years, though. It's been like, I don't know, 10 years. It's been something like that. I can't remember when he was when he became my number 1 pound for pound fighter. Probably, I think he became my number 1 pound for pound after he beat Julius Indongo. So it wasn't that. I think was it before? I think it was before Indongo. Before he beat Indongo. I think. I can't remember. But I think I had him as my number 1 pound for pound fighter before he became undisputed, and then he became undisputed at 140. Then that's when it was like, for sure. So back then, so now Ring is acknowledging that, and they have Usyk at number 2. They have Monster Nui at number 3. They have Dmitry Bivol at number 4. Artur Beterbiev at number 5. They have Jesse Bam Bam Rodriguez at number 6. They have some dude named Junto and Nakatani. Oh, that's Nakatani, my bad. I was about to make fun of him until I seen the last name. That's Nakatani. Okay. They got him at number 7. They got Shakur Stevenson at number 8. They got David Benavidez number 9. They got Canelo at number 10. Now, I disagree with this pound for pound list. It's actually a good pound for pound list. It's just that, first of all, Devin Haney is supposed to be on this list. He was just on the list. And then they're like, we already got 2 black dudes. Can't have too many of them on here. So now, I'm okay with, this is what, listen, Nakatani need to move. Nakatani need to move. All right. He got to get off here. Canelo got to get off of here. Canelo, you've been a great champion for a long time, but you need to be off the pound for pound list, and Nakatani need to be off the pound for pound list. Like, this is ridiculous. All right. I'm okay with Usyk for sure. I'm okay with Anui, even though I can't stand Anui, but he is good. Dmitry Bivol, of course, deserves to be on here. Beterbiev deserves to be on here. Jesse Rodriguez, whatever. I think it's too early for him to be on the pound for pound list, in my opinion. when I look at him fight, his style does not translate to all these different weight classes. I don't see Jesse Rodriguez as a guy who can fight at cruiserweight and heavyweight, and his style, he's still gonna be dominating. I just don't see it, but whatever. So I think Jesse Rodriguez, Nakatani, Canelo need to come off the list, and David Benavidez need to be moved up on the list. Devin Haney needs to be on the list, and he needs to be around. Devin Haney needs to be around the number, in my opinion, anywhere between 4 and 6. Devin Haney can be anywhere between 4 and 6 right now. And Shakur Stevenson can be number 7, I believe. David Benavidez can be right behind him as he is, but he should be about number 8. And then at 10, I'm not sure who I would put there. Or maybe one of these guys can just move to the 10 spot. One of these guys that's already on the list can move to the 10 spot. One thing we do know, only fighters gonna make the list. Real fighters. Let me make sure something. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. All right, now let me look at somebody hit me. Hold on. Shout out to Jafari Caesar in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. And Nakatani is there, so when Inouye beats him, they can have an excuse to move him to number 1. Salute to the general. Absolutely, bro. That's a great point. It's a great point. A lot of this stuff is strategic. Now let's look at so that's the pound for pound list. Let me look at something else. This other ranking. Matter of fact, let me look at their women's pound for pound. Katie Taylor? Man, come on, bro. Man, they be doing Clarissa filthy, dog. My God, bro. Katie Taylor, is she a beast? She can fight, bro. But, man, pound for pound, bro, Katie Taylor is not as dominant as Clarissa. She's just not. Clarissa makes her opponents look like trash. Katie Taylor be in barn-burning wars like Arturo Gatti. Come on, bro. This is ridiculous. And I think Amanda Serrano got robbed one of them fights. Let me see something. I'll go back to the man. Let me see something here. Look at the WBC rankings real quick. At 160, you got Carlos Adames. Carlos Adames is the champion at 160. All right, for the WBC. So Bud could fight him, but I know Bud used to spar Carlos Adames. So I don't know how that's gonna work. If they cool or how that works, but I know Bud used to spar him and beat him up in sparring. Aristotle Lure is the WBA 160-pound champion. Crawford would beat Laura. Laura don't have another gear. Laura's an excellent boxer. Excellent pure boxing. Old school Cuban style, but Laura don't have another gear. Like Laura can only drive in one gear. And then you got Yannick. Yannick got 2 belts, I think. Yeah, he got the what's this one? The IBF or WBO? What's this? Yeah, IBF, and I think he got the WBO too. Yeah, I think he got the WBO. Let me check, make sure. Yannick, yep, Yannick got the IBF and the WBO. So Bud can beat. I think Bud can beat any of these guys. I think Yannick is probably going to be the most difficult. Even though he only got 17 fights, he's very experienced. So that'd probably be the most difficult. But Bud can beat any of the rest of them guys. I think he can beat all of them. Thomas said he got 2 versus Amanda, and 1 versus Okay, let me see here. Yeah, they got Katie Taylor over Clarissa Shields. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. But that's the see that's what they do though, bro. And they reward. It's like they rewarding people who. Um, they're rewarding people who put up fights and entertaining fights. Like remember HBO did that Gotti list. Oh, we're gonna go away from the pound for pound list and we're gonna put the Gotti list because they want to reward people who are putting up competitive fights. But you have to be in order for a fight to be as entertaining as Eubank Ben, both guys have to be lesser skilled than say a Terence Crawford. You understand? I was entertained thoroughly by Terence Crawford whooping on Canelo. I was entertained by Mayweather whooping on Canelo. I was entertained by Dimitri Bivol whooping on Canelo. You understand? I don't have, and I also was entertained by Chris Eubank and Conor Ben. It doesn't have to be a rock'em sock'em robot type of a fight. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be that. Look at this guy here. Again, this is what they be doing, bro. This is what they think about. This man came into a boxing chat talking about Captain Fat Body, and his name is spreading his cheeks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why it's imperative that you have security when you walk around outside sometime because it's creeps out here like this, man. These type of people that be smelling people's seats when they get up, going asking can they use your bathroom, and going to the dirty clothes hamper and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Smelling your washcloths and stuff. You know, these are some nasty folks right here. It's nasty work. Y'all gotta be careful out there, man. But anyway, yeah, you already know. There's some weirdos, man. What's up, young Abel? Matter of fact, let me see something. Let me share the screen again. I want to see some. Let me go back to the ring. I want to check some now. Let me look at something here. I'm trying to see something at 135. Okay, Abdullah Mason finna fight Noakes for the belt, right? Abdullah Mason finna fight Sam Noakes, I believe, for the vacant WBO lightweight title. All right. Let's see here. Murtala got the WBO. I mean, excuse me, the IBF. Murtala got the IBF belt at 135 lightweight. Interesting. Let me see something. Tank Davis. I don't know why this dude still got a belt. Floyd Schofield is mandatory. Let's see. All right, let's see here. I have to call Floyd Schofield now and see what they got going on next. Oh, it's 140. I ain't meant to go to 140. Now we got Shakur. Shakur with the belt, WBC belt at 135. Now Shakur talking about going to 140 and fighting Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, ain't none of these dudes trying to be undisputed no more, man. Now that Shakur should be going on a mission to be undisputed at 135. But whatever. It is what it is. Subriel Matisse. Matisse got the WBC at 140. Gary Antoine Russell got the WBA at 140. Gary Antoine Russell need to do something about his hair, man. He gonna have to. I love you, bro, but you gotta do something about your hair. You go to the barbershop, get you a fade or something. You gotta do something, bro. That's ridiculous. I'm tired of looking at that dude's head, man. Richardson Hitchens, IBF champion at 140. Let's see. Teofimo is the WBO champion. Another division where ain't nobody trying to go for undisputed. Yeah, man. It's going to be what Terence Crawford has done, what Devin Haney's done, what Usyk has done. A lot of these guys is just not going. They're not pressing, man. They're not pushing for undisputed how they should be. Boxing Fan Time 4 is in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation. Said dudes that be bullying jars, will be buying jars off of a fart from OnlyFans chick. Yes, they do. Sick ones. He said they buying jars of farts. Disgusting behavior. What's up, King G, the boxologist? Yeah, man. It's not official. It's just I know that they're trying to make it for early next year. So I think Shakur need to get him a backup plan. Try to get Floyd Schofield or something, because Teofimo got Lopez got a history of ducking. So I wouldn't get my hopes up waiting on him. Andre Toppin in the super chat with the 5-piece. Thank you, good brother. Appreciate the love. Said these haters are ridiculous and stupid. Bud won this fight fair and square. All right, he says he did not cheat Canelo. He ain't no cheater. They hate black success. That's exactly what it is. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this here. 78 just admitted what he's into. Going into people's dirty hampers and stuff. Listen, what you just admitted what you into. You got a picture of Tank Davis as a transgender as your profile photo. And, what I mean, y'all obsessed with me. You know what I'm saying? You didn't turn Tank Davis into some type of chick with a ding ding so you can get your rocks off. Y'all are disgusting. Quite disgusting. Get on up out of here. 78 just admitted what he into. No, what I'm into is staying away from weirdos like y'all. I'm into staying away from weirdos like y'all. Shemaine Cutter Calhoun say non-witty trolls. Yeah, they not witty at all. They're some weirdos, man. They try to use reverse psychology on you. When you call them out for their weird behavior, they try to flip it on you. King G. Yeah, that's not even a girl. That's a dude. That's a dude who got that Tanisha Davis thing up. That's just a troll, man. They got a bunch of accounts. They see so what happened is something that I said about Tank and triggered them. You know what I'm saying? So they upset with me, so they got a bunch of accounts, and they mad because I'm right. They know I'm right, so they keep coming back with different accounts, saying stupid stuff, talking about spreading cheeks and all that kind of stuff. Sniper in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. He says 78. I'm convinced your trolls are a bunch of 14-year-olds. Some of them is, but a lot of them is just zesty dudes who don't know how to channel they zest. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to channel the zest. You know? So they be hearing me crack jokes and stuff like that, and mess with Tank them and AB. They get mad. You know what I mean? They don't want to expose themselves in the chat, so they got to have ghost accounts. You know, it's probably somebody who be around here all the time. But they got a main account, and then they got, but see, from their main account, they can't let you know they zesty, so they come with like 5 and 6 and 100 ghost accounts and say how they really feel. Yeah, they don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, control these zest. Yep, that's what it is. He's salty. They'll get over it. Vincent Wilson, I'm so sick of these weirdos. Yeah, dude came up with that weird name, man. That's what they do. You gotta think that people will have something else to do with their day and their time. Andre Toppin Jr. in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, bro. He says these haters can't be serious. They hate black success. Bud did not cheat Canelo. Bud won fair and square. They hate him because he black. These are facts. Okay, you see you made a typo on the other one. I was just going to say, like, man, it's the Twilight Zone. I could swear you just wrote that. Anthony Bolden say they can't channel their fruity broody tendencies. Yeah. Yeah, they can. But that comes from, that's this new era we living in, bro. The Gen, what do you call them, Gen Z? What generation is it? Gen Z? TD, what's up? Thomas from the Boogie Down in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, yo, 78, Mahari is cyber bullying me in the chat. Young Abel, what you doing, Abel? I know you ain't timing people out, man. Yeah, they so Gen Z, okay. So what's Gen Z start? You said Gen Z stand for zesty. Gen Zesty. Man, that's messed up, bro. When do it start? What year you gotta be to be Gen Z? What year you gotta be born? Late 90s, early 2000s? Oh, Gen Z started in 1996. Okay. Gen Z started in 1996. Okay. Okay, I see what that is. Somebody said 2000. Man, let me Google it, man. Let me go ahead and Google this thing so I know exactly what it is. Let me ask the AI. Look, it's already here. They've been listening to me. All I typed in was what year, and it finished it. It said, all I typed in was what year, and it said it's Gen Z. And I'm trying to tell you, you can't commit no crimes no more. This AI technology, Skynet is here. Yeah, it says so Gen Z. It was born roughly between 1997 and 2012. And that's a big old gap. 97 and 2012, man. That's crazy. How many people we got from Generation X up in the building? Let me see here. Boxer Fan Time 4 is in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. He says, if David were to collect all the belts at 175 and was willing to come down to 168 and put them all on the line, should Bud take the fight? If Bud wanted to. If Bud wanted to take it, take it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to challenge yourself, I ain't mad at him. I'm not mad at him at all. Mahari Nation Sports Podcast in the super chat. Young Abel in the super chat. 2-piece. Appreciate the love. Said Thomas, try me one more time. To the universe you go. Code 189 in the super chat with the 10-piece. Appreciate the love, good brother. Thank you, sir. He says, what up, General? I just got in an argument with a young buster who said Tank can beat Crawford because he got tattoos. I told him I told him he was a fair American gent. Yeah, that's what he is. Fair American gent. FAG. Mm-hmm. That's what he is. Clutch City 71 is in the super chat with 2-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, you favor Benavidez against Bivol, or I don't know. I'm rooting for Benavidez against those guys, and I like Bivol. I'm not a big fan of Beterbiev or Beterbiev. I'm not. I mean, I don't got nothing against him. I'm just not a big fan of him. He just looked like a Russian mobster or something, like some Russian mob enforcer. Like when you owe money and stuff because you've been gambling, and that's the dude who they're gonna send to come see you to collect their money. Beterbiev. But I'm rooting for Benavidez to beat him. Look at this. This is the Better Business Bureau or something. It's 3 Bs. All these dudes up there. But yeah, they I'll be rooting for David though against them guys. Mahari Nation Sports Podcast in the super chat. Appreciate it, Young Abel. He says 78 play the Subaru video for Thomas. I can't play the Subaru video no more. I can't play it no more. Because Subaru stood on business. He slapped Tio. Anybody that slapped Tio, I can't cook them no more. I gotta wait until Subaru do some more goofy stuff. Right now, Subaru he done dug himself out of the doghouse. Look at y'all. One more time, 78. Last time. No, y'all wrong. Why y'all want to do Subaru like that, man? And that man, Subaru, he didn't work hard. He didn't slap T.O. And we just gonna do that man like that.
¡Ay, mis amores! Yo estoy tan contenta porque ¿sabe quién vino a verme de maternillo? Suriel. Mira, Suriel.
Rackety, para que sepa.
Tú me vas a enseñar, ¿verdad? A defenderme con esos ganchitos y eso.
Poco, porque ya tú tienes defensa propia.
Ay.
Vamos a hacer lo que se pueda.
Voy a raparte de coquito, papi.
Ay,
Rackety.
Coquito y pancha.
Yo, ay, Raggedy. Yeah, I think that raggedy got to do with some type of cocksucker behavior, bro. I'm sorry. Y'all not finna tell me that don't mean nothing. Y'all just don't want to tell me that raggedy. Nah, that's nasty work. That's nasty work. Super, raggedy. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, I ain't playing that no more. Now unless Super Appetit start acting the fool again. Let's see here. Thomas from the Boogie Down in the super chat. Appreciate the love. Coming with the 5-piece. He says, shaking my head. Hashtag raggedy. He says, I'm putting cases on all you. Oh man. Darth in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the love, Darth. He says, I'm in my warehouse orientation class. I'm trying to hold my lab from reading these comments while this is there's a harassment training video playing. Oh wow. Damn. A harassment training video playing. Oh man. If you bust out laughing up in there, they might fire you on the spot. They're gonna be like, Darth, does this something funny about this? Something funny about Keith grabbing Samantha, her rear end? Something funny about that, Darth? Be the true seeker of the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the love. So, do you think Bivol has a chance against Usyk if he moves up to heavyweight? No. I think Bivol is an excellent fighter, but he has to show me that he can handle that weight. He got to show me that. Yeah, he got to show me he can handle that weight. Shout out to CJ Robinson in the Cash App. He says, hold on, see what CJ Robinson said. He says, I'm 26 and I've been rocking with you since 2020. Salute OG, salute to you, bro. Appreciate the love. Young homie CJ Robinson. Yeah, you same age as my son. 650 Bullies in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, there's a guy at my job that looked like him, and he's been clowning. And it's oh man, what the hell with my eyes? My eyes just did a weird double vision. Says there's a guy at my job that looked like him, and he be doing or he be clowning. And I want to show him the raggedy, but I don't. So I'm not trying to do him bad like that. I can't download this video unless somebody can show me how to download it. Once you upload it to StreamYard, how do you re-download it? Because I can't find it on Instagram no more, and I can't download it from my I think I know how to do it. I'm gonna have to do it just a regular recording of it and then download it that way. Then I'll have it on my computer. That's what I know. That's what I'll do. But anyway, I'm about to get on up out of here. Y'all been on here cooking, man, for over an hour. So y'all know me. I like to come on here for an hour, see what I got to say, and get on up out the way, man. You know what I mean? So I'm going to get up out of here, but appreciate y'all for joining me. Much love to the chat, super chat, and everybody came through showing love. 78 Sports TV, salute to the mighty LDBC. I'm up out of here, y'all. Deuces.